y'all. Now, just pissed myself off. But y'all, welcome to the Simple Life Blog. We're your favorite host, Miss Coco Bowden. Oh man, let me tell you. I got a call that said, "Can you help me out, Coco?" I said, "What is it? What's going on with you?" And the lady said, "Well, how do I know if the guy just wants me for sex or he's in love with me?" Oh my God. Do I really have to answer that? If that man just wants you for sex, of course, he's just only going to contact you when it's time to get sex. And he's going to give you just enough texts to keep you hanging on. He's going to give you probably won't even get a phone call. I'm going to be honest. If you are just a booty call to him, you probably would never ever in your life get a phone call. Every communication would be done through text up until it's time to have sex. And that's really honest and true right there. Love is kind. Love doesn't hurt you. Love will never ask you to do things that you shouldn't do. Love ain't gonna stray away from you whenever you try to text or call them. Love doesn't do those kind of things. Unfortunately, in today's society, we got it all backwards. People think if you get a text, oh, you should see the people. Oh, let me tell you, you should see the people who get excited over a text message. They get excited over a text message, y'all, and I promise you, they start cheesing. I've done it. You've done it. You have done it. Somebody texts you out the blue that you really liked it. All of a sudden, your cheekbones go all the way to the back, and you're just smiling and excited and can't put the phone down. And all they said was, "Hey." Dang it, boy. That's all he said was, "Hey." And then when you responded back, "Hey, how you doing?" you didn't even get a response back. You didn't even get acknowledged. Wow. So, of course, it's out here. Some men are just out here for sex, and some women are just out here for sex. And whenever you run up with situations like that, you have to know your worth. Honestly, if that's what you want, if you just want to be a piece of meat, that's you. That's you. If you want them to see you as an object, keep in mind, however you respond to you is how other people will respond to you. If you treat yourself like you're less than, other people will treat you less than you are treating less than you. Okay? So yeah, it is a possible thing that somebody could just want you for your sex. Dating is very tricky in 2016, and it has been for a while, since I say probably ever since 2008, 2005, maybe when they came out with these dating websites and stuff. And each year it gets more trickier because now booty has easy access. They can get booty anywhere, and look, people, oh, for real, men will try to make you feel so freaking bad about not giving them no booty. They will be like, "Hey, well, what you don't do, another woman will." Well, go get the woman who will. Duh. I mean, I've told several guys that. Go get the woman who will. I know my worth. If I don't want to be with you, I'm not going to be with you. If I feel like you're using me, I'm not going to hang around with you. Because the company you keep, that says a lot about who you are. Basically, that says who you are. And keeping it real, keeping it 100, there are females out here who are just plain old booty calls and don't even realize it. They're looking for more. They're looking for more in the relationship and more out of the guy. When the guy's like, "No, I just want to see you once in a while, babe. Babe, you can be my babe once in a while, but I got a full-time woman somewhere else." You got to be careful with that stuff, y'all, because you don't know what he bring you. He may be bringing you some full-time diseases. STD be in the house. That might be what you be getting, a full-time disease. So you just better be careful who you're opening your legs to. And yeah, that may sound a little explicit, but real is real. Real is real. Because when this woman called and asked me that, I was like, you know what? I've been through situations like that. I have. I've been through situations like that in the past where I was nothing more than a booty call. Nothing more than a booty call. And you know what? A booty call can break your heart worse than going through a long-term relationship. Once you realize that that's all you are, and you didn't put your hopes up in this guy thinking, well, we had such a good time when we together, we're gonna be the couple of the year. In other words, you didn't jump from being a booty call to couple of the year, and he's still at the point of where you're still his booty call. So what do you do when your booty's on display? What do you do when all he wants is your booty? Oh God, Jamie. Well, let me tell you something, women. It's been my experience that you can get easily hurt out here just by soul tying to someone who is not for you. I'm telling you the honest truth. When you have sex with these guys, you remember this, ladies. Every time that man goes in you, he puts a piece of him in you. That means you get the good part, you get the bad part, you get it all. You getting it all, because sex is something that should be sacred in between two people who are really in love. And you know, they say married, but you know, most people don't do it for marriage. I mean, honestly, most people aren't into practicing sex after marriage. They're not into that, and that's just being real. And that's where a lot of people get hurt at, is whenever they just throw their cell phone out there. So you got this soul tie thing going on. You in love with him, he's not in love with you, he ain't even near in love with you. What you need to do, homegirl, this is my honest advice. You need to step back. If you want to see if this man loves you, step back. Stop doing it all. Stop letting them see your fear. For one thing, what do dogs do? What do dogs do when they see fear? They come at you harder. That's a good one, right? They come at you harder. When a dog sees you fear, that's when they really chase you, because they know they got you then. And some of these guys, when they see you fearing like that, and where you stressing and you being all needy and stuff, they gonna take you for everything you got. They gonna take you for your booty. They gonna take you for your money. Next thing you know, they gonna need the car. And then next thing you know, they're gonna be doing randoms by your house, trying to lay up in your house for the times whenever they need shelter, you know, when the other lady ain't doing right. So you have to be very careful about who you are hooking up with in these streets. These streets, let me tell you something. Oh God, let me give you a prime example. Goodness gracious. I have never in my whole life, entire life, ever dated any man from the church. Never. But finally, I met somebody that was in the church. And I was like, well, you know, here in the church, we gonna be all good. But come to find out, we weren't all good, boo. We was not all good. He had one thing on his mind. I had another on my mind. He had about 5-6 baby mamas, and ain't no telling whatever else kind of drama he had with him. But he wasn't for me. But I had to realize my worth in that relationship and just get up and walk away from that, because that was horrible. That was horrible. And I don't know what felt worse, was finding out that he really didn't want me, or just realizing I was a piece of he looked at me as a piece of meat and an object. I mean, that makes you feel bad when you realize that the person isn't really seeing your heart. So to save yourself some time and trouble and some stress and anxiety, do not be linking up with these guys who are just temporarily. Yes, we're going to date, but there's a correct way to date. There is somebody out here who really wants to be with you, who has been predestined for you, who has been ordained by God to be in your life. You need to wait on God's timing. Now, does that mean don't do anything at all? No. It means still go out and have fun. Just don't let your emotions get the best of you, and please do not be intimidated by sex, because half these guys that's trying to give you sex, it's probably going to be whack anyway, because if they done already been through a lot of women, it's going to be whack anyway. So don't even worry about the sex part. Just continue to focus on bettering you, boo. And that's my tip for real. That's my 411 tip. That's my 911 tip. Because if you keep laying down with any and everybody and not knowing how many people they sleep, just think. If he has your heart now, that means he has your legs. If he has your legs, that means he can put anything inside of you that he wants to put inside of you. Right? So be sure that you take time. Don't rush into anything. And if you feel obligated, if you feel like you're supposed to give them some booty, that's on you. That's on you if you don't take time to know the person. I mean, seriously. Everybody out here ain't meaning you good. Some people just want your tail. That's it. That's all you can be to them is tail. And I know that's not what you really want out of life. Ladies, I know that. All of us ladies have one goal. And our goal is to be the perfect woman to the perfect man. Or should I say the imperfect woman to the imperfect man. That's our goal. To find that one person who really loves us, who really wants to be with us, that person who makes us smile for real, not the text smile, not the trap smile. That's the trap smile, the one word text. The one word text is the trap smile. You don't want that. You want something that's going to be joyful, longevity, you know. And then again, maybe you just need companionship, and in companionship you don't have to have sex, you just be good friends. Who knows, it might lead to something better. But anyway, y'all, that's my 411, and I had to get that out right quick. Sex versus love. You know the difference. Ladies, don't play. Don't play. Don't even play with yourself like that, because you're going to be the one get hurt in the end. 9 times out of 10, every woman knows from the beginning of time when she first meets a man. Maybe not the first time, but after she's been around him a while, she knows if he just wants her for sex. Duh, they ain't gonna hide it. Men are not good at holding back on sexual desires. I can tell you that now. They're not good at it, so you will know if that's all they want. Don't feel guilty if you don't give them no booty. Feel proud of yourself for the no booty limit zone. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Feel good for giving them no booty. No booty. Feel good about it though, seriously. Don't let people make you feel guilty. Don't feel guilty about it. Alright, y'all. You're listening to Miss Coco Bowden with the Simple Life Blog. And if you have anything else, just hit me up on Facebook or Twitter at Miss Coco Bowden or Jamie Bowden, Bowden. Simple Life Blog, y'all. I'm out. Peace.